today's video, I'm going to do a review and demo on these paddle face brushes that I purchased on eBay, and these were so extremely affordable versus I believe the original ones are around $50 to $100. So I'm going to put these brushes to use and then give you guys my overall thoughts at the end of the demo. It feels very awkward applying my foundation with this. There is movement on the handle. It does feel like it's going to break, but I am applying some pressure just to test it out. It is super soft. I will say that it is so super soft. So I'm going to do the rest of my face with the smaller sized one. This size is definitely better. I don't think that I'd be a fan of these ones, but you know what this is good for? This is going to be good to really buff in your facial creams. I'm probably going to contradict myself so much in this review because I already have a like and dislike with these brushes, and mainly the dislike has to do, ooh, I heard a little snap or crack, like has to do, ooh, I heard a little snap, ooh. So you do have to be careful with these. It didn't break, but I heard a crack in the handle, yes. So there's one that is actually sturdier. It's this one right here, and I only purchased one of these. I'm going to put that one to use for my concealer. It's so weird to the point where I don't even know how to comfortably grip this brush. Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna lie, I am super tempted to use my beauty blender or the brushes that I normally use. This is something definitely to get used to. I don't know how I feel about these. It does go on nicely, but I think you know what you're gonna need is some time to get used to using them. And since this is my first time using this, that's probably why I'm going back and forth with these on my thoughts. This one is definitely sturdier than the one I used for my foundation. For sure great for buffing in your products, but you know what, it's no different than a buffing brush. It's just the design. Now to blend that concealer, going back in with the brush I used for my foundation. I'm going to take Makeup Forever's Pro Sculpting Palette and use this shade to contour my nose. And to contour the rest of my face, I'm going to take this product. This is in the shade Warm Tan. This little brush right here to contour. I give this one an A+ automatically already. I just know it's going to take some practice to use it. I know it's cheating using my fingers, but I get so impatient. Okay. Now I'm just taking the concealer and this elongated brush to define at the center, which you're going to need a steady hand for this part. Try not to laugh so I don't butcher it. Ugh, I'm so used to doing this differently. At this point, I'm pretty much mentally thinking, okay, so now how am I going to blend this out? So I'm just going to use my fingers. This is applying the cream bronzer really nicely. So maybe not for foundation am I going to like the bigger brushes, but to sculpt out your face, it's going to be good. So I'm just going to finish up the rest of my face. I might fast forward through this part and you'll see me blending, and then I'm going to set all of these cream products. Oh, you know what? There's this one brush that looks like this. Perfect to define your cheekbone. This is really nice. This is so cool. Face looks like. Now I'm just going to take my powder puff and my brushes to set the rest of my face. I think I've mentioned this before in a previous video, but it is without fail every time I'm going to sit down and film, I spritz myself with my perfume. It's a habit. The big paddle brush that I originally used was not my favorite one out of the bunch, I have to say. It just felt so weird, but this is going to be good to apply your moisturizers at night because I feel like it's just really going to penetrate really deep into your skin if you use circular motions. And as far as durability, this one, even just moving it now, it's only a matter of time before this is going to break. So between this style and this one that I showed you guys, this one is definitely firmer. It's going to last you a longer time than this one. So you do get what you pay for. I know because they're not the original ones. I mean, which ones are the original ones? I don't even know what brand it is, but I would say go with the one that looks like this, not this style. But I did love these two little brushes. These are great, as you guys seen, to contour, and it's going to definitely take some time for me to get used to putting these ones to use because it just feels so weird. I just feel like brushing my teeth. eBay references these brushes as toothbrush brushes for the face, but I absolutely love these. The brush I didn't demo was the one that you guys may be familiar with on Instagram. There's a girl that has these gorgeous lips, very full, and she does these lip swatches. So this is that one little brush that is super popular. I did like the smaller paddle brushes. I found these to be a lot easier to work with when I am applying my foundation and cream contouring versus that big face brush that I first picked up. Overall, for these brushes, I would give these ones B-, only because it's gonna be a while for one to get used to switching over or incorporating brushes like this with your makeup routine. So this one, honestly, I don't even think I'm gonna use it, so I might just toss that brush out. But for the rest of them, I really did throw that one away. It just really got under my skin. And plus, that's the brush that cracked. It one more use and it was just going to snap. But you know what? The little ones are my favorite. So it's going to take some time to get comfortable using these brushes. But once you get the hang of it, which I'm not there yet, you'll find that these are really nifty little brushes to have as an addition to your makeup collection. And the price was really good. I can't believe that for the set was under $10. There was one set that was, I believe, $5 for 5 brushes. So that's $1 a brush. Really good deal. And the one that I was just really shocked at how much I paid for was this one. $1, you guys, with free shipping. And it took about, and I want to say shipping took 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, I want to say. So it didn't take that long. Other than that, this was a lot of fun to use these brushes that I've been eyeballing on Instagram. I know they're extremely popular. And so that was pretty much it for today's video. I hope you guys liked this demo and what were my thoughts on these brushes. Thank you guys so much for watching. Big hugs and kisses, and I will see you guys very soon.